Can you log on to make sure it's working? No, broadcaster. Get my face out of the way. The draft just happened. Timestamps will be below. If you're just joining me, if you want to just, to catch the next game. Hopefully there won't be a third. But
that'd be a third.
But things would be. I'm getting myself set up. I'm logging into my chat right now. Good morning from my side of the world. Happy day from your side. Or night. Is anyone in night? Somebody's in night. Somebody's got to be in night at this time.
I don't know. It's Couchcast Day number 2.
360 world. It's a what?
It's a Couchcast Day number 2.
Yeepers. Two. Am I working? Is it live?
I'm working on getting logged in still.
Pat. Apparently we're going.
Yay! Say pat.
That's what I said. Pat.
There's a kids cartoon with that pat things.
That pat things. They pat things.
Bat. It's an actual it's about a bat.
It's about a bat that pats.
Pat.
And pat. Sounds very important.
It's cute.
Sounds very important. Let's get this rolling.
Why is it so hard to get into the YouTubes this morning? Let's see.
You can run. You should run.
I have the music that
You can run. You should run.
use, I don't know, our videos stuck in my head.
Try not.
Why? That's funny.
I want to die.
There we are. I see us.
We're working. We're alive.
I'm going to turn on the volume just for a moment.
That's
Yeah, don't
more
have the
like
volume go on.
That's more like
Just want to make sure it's...
It's working.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can check. I mean, you can just briefly check it. It's
No,
dangerous.
we're good. We already
In
have-
danger mode.
Danger.
I didn't have a proper thumbnail for this.
That's okay.
But it's my old
Still
thumbnail.
Oggs. I saw it.
It's at Oggs versus whoever though, right?
Ogg something.
That's crappy. Can you drive while I make the thumbnail?
Put it on a person.
Alright. This ain't good. So I got Oggs playing the wrong team on my thumbnail, so I gotta go fix that.
I could drive, I guess. I'm never good at
Josie's
driving.
gonna learn how to drive for her first time ever.
I'm guessing I'll drive about as well as I drive the car.
Well. Alright.
You'd go quickly. No being futzy with your thumbnail.
What? Let's see.
Because they don't want to. They
Get-
didn't
will
turn
you
into
get
see
over
me.
here?
They turned into see
It's
you.
time to drive.
Wait. Watch my computer. So what do we do?
You move the mouse.
Move the mouse.
You
Alright.
track the game. And it's going all over the place right now. It's not in the game at all, so everybody's mad. If it was you, you'd already raged out.
Hi. Okay, let's see. Look, there's people. Uh-oh.
You drag this. You can click middle mouse to drag slowly. Click middle mouse.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
And then edge corner to pan. If you just want to pull that off, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then you can click on the mini map. There you go.
Sorry, guys.
You're already a professional.
I will try to make this as hopefully not as terrible as possible. Doesn't help that Tim's mouse is weird.
What? My mouse is perfect.
He likes to have things sensitive. Very, very sensitive. Oh.
I feel like I'm being
Ah.
I'm a sensitive dude.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm a doodle now.
Oh, game's paused.
Hey, you can look at couriers.
I can look at couriers. Sumail's Bloodseeker this time.
Oh, that's different. We haven't seen that yet, I don't think.
Not with them. Oh, one's got a monkey courier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Courier.
The people from Aggressive mode have shortened their name to A mode. Dear.
Yeah, let's I'll call him. Versus A mode. I think that's fine.
Oh, no tail's being sneaky.
Is
I'm
it
not
A
sneaky.
space mode?
It's A dash mode. I think. Yeah. A dash mode and then their name. Yes. Got some stuff
I'll just have
going.
aggressive. It's just easier to deal with. We're on 88.27. 7 something.
See, Thompson is on Troll Warlord. He's getting zippy zapped.
Radiant's top tower
No, I
is
don't
under
play him
attack.
yet. I'm dead.
Oh, he's fine. Thompson's like the only character out of OG that I don't get freaked out about when he gets little health-wise. Sorry for the suck on the driving, folks. This is not my wheelhouse.
Not any of our wheelhouses.
Oh. You think you're gonna come after him? Haha, joke's on you. Oh, he's still thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Nope, nope, nope. Oh. Sorry.
Sorry, I need to change thumbnails.
Yes, he needs to change thumbnails. We weren't really gonna cast today. Well, we weren't sure about it. Ultimately, we wanted to just be the OG cast, like just always couch cast OG, but it's been a long couple of days trying to get the initial couch cast to actually function. Someone was tired last night. Yeah.
Maybe when I went to bed.
I didn't go to bed.
Left me.
Ah! Get him.
GG,
Get him, get him. Get him, get him.
Aggressive.
You can.
Dire structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified.
Shadowy things. What is Sasuke doing all the way there? Oh, I grabbed a thingy. What's going on over here? Oh, that's little Sasuke's little things.
Almost there. Almost there.
Coming. Sorry, folks. I am really bad at driving. Timmy's taking his merry time on a frickin' thumbnail.
I'm not just doing a thumbnail. I'm doing other things too. I'm
You're
more than
only
one
supposed to be doing a
type of
thumbnail.
guy.
I'm so sorry, people, that you're having to deal with my lack of driving skills. If this was me watching this, I'd be so irritated. I would be cranky. Oh, goodness. Oh.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
JoJo's been playing
Radiant's
Oracle a
turret
lot
has been
recently.
killed.
I see people gathering up to do the things. Go away, Rubik. Back the truck off.
Truck. I like trucks.
No, you don't like trucks.
Radiant's top tower
Hey,
is under
hey,
attack.
you look pretty good up there.
Uh-huh. Did you get back
I
here?
think you should.
I am so sorry. Dota folks.
Why not
Seriously.
stop apologizing? See, now you sound like me. Apologizing is bad all the time.
Apologizing is bad, except when Timmy's taking so long.
This is the fastest thumbnail ever.
Oh, it is actually the fastest thumbnail ever. People gathered up. Squish, squish, squishy.
Alright,
Hi, guys.
so if I'm coming to you,
Uh-huh.
you can click on the hero. And then double click the portrait.
I don't want to follow that guy.
That's fine. Well, click somebody you want to follow.
That works.
And then walk away. As soon as you move the mouse, you
Okay,
messed it up.
well
As soon as you
then.
corner it. So double click the portrait. You don't have to do anything else. Or find a hero you like. That's fine. Thompson's fine. Double click the portrait. Now you're fine.
Okay.
Walk away.
Timmy's gonna come back and actually control the game. Thank you for putting up with me for a moment. Alright.
There's an easier way to do it, but I was trying to show you the complicated way.
Alright.
Well done.
Uh-huh. That was terrible.
It was professionally,
I'm so sorry, folks. Oh,
professionally embalmed.
okay.
Oh, geez. How I missed you from last night till today. Please do not lose this series because I don't want to couch cast that long. I got work to do.
I got work to do too. Oh gosh. Okay.
Swamp them. Run, Saxa. You can do it. Alright, what do we got here? We got stuff going on. This is actually slow. This mouse is kind of like...
It was much slower than your normal mouse.
Yeah,
It
so-
threw me off at first because I was expecting it to like run across
I
the
did that for
screen.
you.
And I was like, oh wait, it's only gone a little bit.
I don't like it at all.
And then it looked like I was driving because I kept running into things.
That's how you drive in life. Thompson, you're in a hell of a bad spot, but you gotta have an ult, I guess. Never mind. If your whole team rotates to you because they believe in you every time you go in,
Yeah.
pretty much would win every fight if you push the right buttons. That is. Most of us can't push the right buttons. Buttons are hard. Keyboards are a new invention. We're not very good at them. It's a real thing. It's a real problem. Lifestealer is
Dire's middle tower is under
getting online okay. So this thing over here is everybody likes to see net worth, and they also like to see last hits and denies. Especially in the first...
Everybody likes to see it, or everybody likes to show it.
Everybody likes to show it for some reason.
I'm fine with those because they're
Those
sort of
numbers are relative
transparent
to
and
how
they
well
don't-
they're doing in lane. It's easier than net worth in most cases. Unless you got a spider in there.
Stupid
Something with a
spider.
lot of minions,
Asshole
because
spider.
the spiders don't count for as much gold, etc., etc.
That is one character I don't see OG playing because they're good guys.
Samal is doing very well right now.
He's Bloodseeker. He's gonna kill shit.
Yeah, but he's Samal. He's gonna kill
Also,
shit.
Point stance. Easy for OG. But it's still
And net worth is
I
total
agree,
value
Psychiatrist.
of...
This does look like it's easy for OG, but things have been sort of random and aggressive.
Are they really gonna get this?
They
This
got
is a hard.
second,
This is a hard kill. Good luck, boys.
They need to. That turkey jerk's been pestering him. He's been in the same lane with him this whole game so far.
He was laying against Timbersaw.
Yeah. Oh no. No, his Bloodseeker was against Timbersaw. I apologize.
Yeah, that's all right.
The Zappy guy was against Troy.
Yeah, Storm Spirit.
No.
Happy.
The Whippy. The.
Oh,
I'll point him out
Razor.
when I see
Yeah, Razor's in the game.
The other Zappy guy.
The other Zappy guy. There can only be two Zappy guys in Dota. Period.
So OG Seed lost, I tell you.
No. So they're out.
They were in the decider game to see who went to the minor.
It sucks. Or who had a chance at playing another one to go to the minor? Does the minor already played through? Like, do we all know who's going to the minor except for the
No,
loser
I
of...
think the losers of these two matches get a chance, right?
Yeah, to go to the minor. I mean, if you get last out of all this, you go to the minor. In the position they're currently in.
Dire's structure.
But the game earlier was OG Seed and Alliance, so you know that cast probably was pretty good.
Dire's top
I'm
tower
guessing it was
is under
Bulldog
attack.
and Gordon
Yeah,
again.
well, yeah. That would have been a great cast to watch.
Middle tower
If anybody hasn't seen Gork's cast, even though we would love you to hang out with us, you should go watch his stuff sometimes.
Yeah,
With
Cork does
OG,
a good
it's pretty
idea,
awesome.
or a good idea. He does a great job.
Yeah, they did one with Admiral Bulldog yesterday when Alliance and OG was playing. It
They're
was
betting subs on it.
funny. Oh, it was funny. It was good.
Yeah, it's always a better cast when both people are biased.
Are excited about it.
Yeah, they both have their team that they want to win no matter what. It's I think that's the way Dota should be cast in a lot of cases. I think teams should have their sponsored person, and then when they go to events, the sponsored person follows them to the event in that in their primary language only. Because I mean, if you're big, I guess you could have in others, and then you got to co-cast with whoever the standard one is. It'd be good insight, I think. Language barriers, it's pretty hard to do.
I really like the casting buddies that have emerged.
That's true. The relationships.
Yeah, they've been shaking us up this year, though. I don't know exactly why. I mean, part of it's because what's his face is now the coach for Liquid, but
Oh, can you pull up the chat and catch me up?
psychiatrists would like to know if you're drinking tea.
I'm drinking
No.
coffee.
We do like tea, though.
We do like tea,
We tend to drink tea, though, either if we're out of coffee or later in the evening.
or just randomly. We kind of drink both
Yeah.
pretty randomly, basically when we get bored with coffee.
He says, hey ya,
Hey ya,
hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya.
yo.
It looks like you already read the other ones, though.
Yeah, I responded while I was sitting there.
That was my check.
So the plan is to watch OG as far as they go today, no matter what. So I'm gonna be live through that. Timestamps are gonna be down below if you want to watch. You know, just skip and watch other games. There's a big old smoke going on here that I'm stalking them. Timbersaw has great lines.
Sneaky no-till.
Yeah, they're just hanging out. Look at that. They're scared to run at Thompson. I mean,
Oracle,
I don't think.
I'm glad he can play Oracle well, but I just don't really like the character.
I don't like them on Oracle at all. It seems to not work out.
What?
I mean, they're winning now, but historically, when I watch them play Oracle, it doesn't go that well. I think Oracle doesn't fit into their aggro. He's a save, right? They are kind of about saving each other, but in the way that they're all going to fight to save each other. Not have an alt that saves people.
Yeah, OGC did lose to, we're talking on the chat there, they did lose to Enigma.
Okay.
But I think that I thought the decider match today was, the last one they did was OGC and Alliance, but now I'm going to check, so I am curious.
We're playing to keep 4th place, maybe? To stay in the bottom rung of the tournament? People have died. Bloodseeker just got 8. Samal got digested. Oh, did that clone actually go inside a unit, or that was just the sound I heard on the other side of the map? Clones can't infest.
I would not know better.
I would assume clones could not infest. That would be bad. Yeah, Oracle is an awesome character, and I play Oracle very badly because I like to get too close
Oh
to
dear,
fights in
OGC,
most cases.
not to interrupt you completely,
Okay.
had a very long morning. They played Nigma according to Wikipedia this morning
Yeah.
in a best of one for the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Lost. Then they went and played against Alliance for the minor qualifier and
Yeah.
lost. So,
Cool. So they had a lot of
And then Secret earlier today played NIP.
probably crushed them.
Yeah. So whoever loses this series will play NIP for the third
Whoever
major
loses,
slot.
yeah.
Whoever loses this
Radiant's bottom
I-
will play NIP for the
I'm,
third
I'm
slot.
surprised NIP got is in competition for it. I mean, you got Liquids and Alliance and all that stuff, and NIP still trying to get its stuff back together. I mean, I should just never doubt PPD. He knows what he's doing. And Universe is really good. Just those two. You get 2 to 3 people who are really good, can make things happen.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Bloodseeker, okay, Bloodseeker is a hero I do not like in Dota 2. He seems to...
You don't like... Why
I don't like Bloodseeker, I don't like Slark, I don't like that style of... Everybody's very situationally extremely good at any time. But it's situational. It just keeps... Like, he gets super strong. One of his best benefits is if the other team's low on health, he can key off, and he can farm, and he can do things. But if you're not doing that thing, you lose, like, one of his primary abilities of being a race car. And Slark needs to, like, munch on people, go back in and out. If he doesn't have the ability to do that, I think it limits the flow of the game. And I realize that teams have a strategy. They're directly countering something on the other team. Maybe it's just a really good way to deal with Lifestealer. I don't know the draft order because I wasn't really paying attention during the draft. Is what was going on. Thompson's got Diffusal Blade on Troll. He's going for BKB. I was really surprised he just didn't go all in for Basher. Knowing Thompson style. They look in a good position. Timbersaw is not pressuring lanes. Anytime you're in a Timber game and he's not like solo pressuring lanes and people don't have to rotate to deal with him, you're in a really good situation. And the other team's in a really bad situation. This Timber from behind is a nightmare. Ooh. That was a really good chain stun. I have a really hard time doing that with Nyx. Doing that into Meteor Hammer before Rage can get hit or other things like that. So he waited until he was almost out of stun, and then he was vacuumed again to basically be mini stunned so he couldn't hit his buttons. That was really well played. Oh, they're smoking. They smell blood out of the water. Ooh. Alright. This should be a fight well in their advantage. Because the other team's going to take too long to get there, maybe? Oh, he missed the spike. Are they still good to go? They're still good to go and get this kill. I don't know how you win against OG. I guess you just man up against them? You 5-on-5?
I mean, they lost one to... yesterday.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They were, whoever it was very aggressive.
Yes, mid one should change his lane to off 3. Because mid one he used to play basically the position his name was. He played position 1 mid type of deal. So sorry, I was reading the chat.
You're fine.
I didn't know if you knew what I was talking about.
Why should...
Because so he's playing off lane in position 3.
Oh, he should change his name. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you said. I thought you should change his actual
Oh, this guy's
position.
saying his actual what?
Nothing. I just realized. what was
Position?
going on. I was sort of behind. I was answering a work question. I should probably announce when I'm doing work. So everybody's understanding what I'm doing. I'm not ignoring you all, I promise.
She is ignoring you all for work.
I was completely ignoring you all.
That's,
I promise.
That's appropriate answer. Thank you very much.
That's it.
This is the last time I was couch casting. We were talking about this is the kind of the point of it to be casual and she can work on other things. Oh, can you give me a tissue? I don't want to leave this.
Be snotty all over the camera.
I am.
Do it.
I can be snotty for everyone. Saska's doing pretty well.
Is he playing like an OG person now?
I don't think he's playing like an OG person now, but he's doing pretty well. He's doing a job.
Do not abandon your buddies. Buddies are ninja 2 ways.
Knows has been
The
soaped what?
Psychiatrist has a rank question.
Yeah.
He asks, what's your highest rank that you achieved?
What is
You just
it? Legend?
folder.
I'm trying to think of the ranks in Dota. Can you... You need to open the ranks for me.
Yeah.
I think I was Legend 5.
I need to go to like just the ranks and you can look at them and stuff.
Yeah, you just need to read the ranks to me. There's Herald, whatever. I just need them listed off. Make sure I'm naming the right one.
Herald, Guardian, Crusader, Archon, Legend, Ancient.
There we go. Yeah,
Ancient.
Legend.
There's one called Ancient.
Yeah, one's called Ancient.
No, it's called Ancient.
It's not Ancient.
According to dmarket.com. Anyway.
Well, it's not. It's just Ancient. I mean, maybe it's called Ancient. I don't think so. I just think it's called
Double
Ancient.
A.
So I got Legend 5, I think.
Oh wow.
Radiant's top
I might, if I, for lack of a better word, kind of troll and, play what people play in the meta and all that stuff. I think I can get to Ancient. I don't know. I'm going to try to do that fine and see how good I can be if I just play Dota like everybody else and, do a tryhard.
is under attack.
But I don't try hard usually, in the sense that
You don't necessarily play the same person all the time.
I don't play the same person almost ever. I mean, I spammed Snapfire here recently, 3 games in a row. That was kind of a spam for me, but Unchikiro, I played 2 in a row of that.
Crystal, you play that.
Yeah, but I don't spam her. So since I started playing Dota, I play her a lot. But since I've started like doing any of this stuff, I play her once every time there's a new patch mainly.
Your first character usually.
Yes, it's just tradition for me because it helps me feel. She's my most familiar hero to Dota,
Radiant's top tower
so it
is
helps
under
me get a
attack.
good standing of where she is. Plus, gotta stick with your true love, your first love, who wasn't a
And
boy,
she has a dog
and she has a dog
that he never uses.
that I turned off
Anymore.
recently.
Dire's
Last
middle
couple
tower
games.
is under attack.
Last couple games I've turned it off. It's taken him a little while to get that BKB online since I'm starting to build it. So yeah, I think it was 5. I was at least above 3 Legend, and that's when it went to 7. So that would be like the equivalent of Legend 3 now. Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I like the comfortableness of just picking a hero and just playing, and if you losing a bunch of games, and then I don't know, when you're in an even matches are stressful. Every time I misclick a button, you basically kind of throw a game when you're at your actual MMR. It's kind of crazy because you're playing somebody who's just as good as you, so whoever makes less mistakes wins. At the lower MMR, I can make a lot of mistakes, and since I just changed all my keys around, thank God, I am so slow at pushing my force tap button and stuff. I'm actually reprogramming the complete way I played Dota. I changed all my keys, and what else I did? Oh yeah, I changed the way they work. Like on the down push, you just push A to actually attack something. You can still right click and stuff, and you can just push M to move, and
Why
then
did you change all that?
down on casting. It's because I'm trying to help, because I want to transition to helping people play Dota who are new to Dota, and that's just kind of how Dota works. I made Dota work how I was used to playing the game, not as what is best to play Dota. So I'm pretty sure their setup is really close to, the default setup is really close to playing Dota. I played it to what I was used to playing other RPGs like or StarCraft and Diablo and all that stuff. So I changed keys around, so it was just what I've played with like all my life. So it made sense. To be fair, since I changed my keys around, I'm like 80% win rate or something like that. So
Yeah, but you weren't sure if it was the keys or the patch.
yeah, I think it's the patch. Yeah, the patch benefits me more than most people who play Dota.
Psychiatrist says troll should BKB then fight, otherwise Razor drains his.
Oh yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, you're right. So he BKBs before he goes into the fight. Did he get a BKB? He's building one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under
Yeah, I've seen some trolls deal with that. So he's got Diffusal Blade, but they'll build, instead of BKB, they'll build magic damage. So they'll build that,
Dire's top tower has fallen.
whatever, the smaller thing of Mjolnir part. That does magic damage, and they'll build a Basher, but Basher does physical damage now, so I don't know how that works. Can you still bash for bonus physical damage if you have negative damage? Does that take away from it? These are things I do not know. So maybe Basher's is bad now. Basher used to do magic damage, so you'd just get a Basher, and you'd constantly at least do damage, even though your damage was sucked off. This game... Look how little that gold lead is, Joes. This Dota is so confusing to new people. Like, how are they stomping right now? Let's see.
It's hard for me to tell who's win. I mean, aside from OG, I would look at this and say, well,
Good.
I know that they're at least the previous teams were better at using whatever little resources they had to their advantage. That's his extra gold, right?
Yeah,
That's
2k
not-
ahead.
If they bought other stuff, they don't account that. So
No,
they're
that
gonna
is-
be resource wealthy, but not
Sorry,
gold
this
wealthy.
number? That's what I'm talking about. What number are you talking about?
That's the same.
Yeah, no, that's 2k ahead. Yeah, so if they both had 10,000, well, pretend the other side has 10,000 gold, they have 13,000 gold total net worth between the whole team. So 3k above, yeah. Is that what you mean by extra there?
No,
Just
I'm wondering. What I'm asking is that like physical gold coins in their pocket, or does that account for just how much
it's
they've
net
earned?
worth. So it counts items and
Okay.
gold in their pocket. And gold in your pocket does go away when you die. And the other team makes gold off killing you, so that's why that number swings so greatly.
So it does account for whatever items.
Yes. And consumables don't count towards that, and jungle items don't count towards that. They don't really have a value assigned to jungle items, so even though they'd be worth a lot of money if you bought them out, yeah.
Give me,
You're gonna fight.
Give me. No. Why is he healing?
Because he's life stealer. That's how he works. Every time he right clicks you, he life steals.
Gotcha.
He takes your life and puts it in him. He's like, ow, ow, ow.
How's that again?
That was the one time showing.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Come on.
I'll do it eventually. I'll do something great later. They are kind of mud stomping this game, but it doesn't. The numbers don't really show it. I think it's that timber problem that I was saying before. Of if he can't be out there bullying a lane pre 30 minutes.
Try not to feed. It's been interesting. I don't know if people feel they need to chat wheel OG. Like
Yeah.
they want to out chat wheel OG. Or they just feel that they have permission now to chat wheel because they're against OG. I haven't
think-
quite figured out the balance there.
I think OG made it acceptable to chat wheel. I think there was a stigma on it before that people were mad about it, like it's because it was disturbing their gameplay on the pro side, and it felt rude, which it is rude, but it's taunting, it's sporty, and it's about the equivalent of saying "fuck you," in some cases,
Dire are scarce.
directly to your face. But that's okay. You should be able to mock each other in a sporting event. I think it's part of the showmanship, entertainment. People would say that's not classy, but
So like end zone celebration.
yeah, like in zone celebrations
In the American NFL.
and the Americans.
I guess the NFL is
I was in soccer. They do much. I see American soccer people celebrate, but I assume the world celebrates their soccer games when
We see the highlights.
they
of people
cheer
running
and they
go,
kneel,
"Woo!"
but I don't think they do dance in most cases. But when America was in the girls were in the event, they had like
They did things.
they did things to
but
mock the other team.
Not the team though. They mocked the culture. Like they sat and had
Oh,
tea
yeah.
and because they were being sort of
Yep.
not
So
nice.
and
They
Dota
were
is
not helping the American
an American-made
stereotype
game,
at all.
so mocking should be a part of it, even though it's giant China game.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's the best of China and America combined. Actually, it's just a good world culture game because of the audience of this book. They are losing some members here. Let's see how this goes. Thompson's waiting to get healed, and ooh, he's not dead. Look at that, Saska. Bloodseeker. Sumail is doing things. This is a game right here. This is all she wrote.
There it is. It's like you called the call.
Yep.
Look at you.
I know when there's no hope. I've been there.
Psychiatrist has a random question for you.
Alright. You gotta read it or you want me to read it?
I can read it if
Read
you
it.
want.
It keeps me like engaged with this. I need to get something. I could put it here, but I'm afraid it's gonna slow down
No,
my
you're good.
my feed.
He asks, do
Yes.
you watch WWE wrestling? Just a random question.
Used to sort of just because of friends.
Yeah, we were, growing up we had.
We had some friends who were super into it, but not since then really. We actually have a bar in Indianapolis that they have the events.
Do they?
Yeah. Remember the whiskey bar? In down where Zach used to live?
Oh, Fountain.
Fountain Square. They have like wrestling figures all lined up. They're hidden though. So you really have to look for them.
That's why they were there. I just thought they liked.
No, I mean he
I didn't
does.
know they were only
but
wrestling figures.
the owner's a big
I
fan
saw
of it. So whenever there's an event, he pays for to rent the event and puts up and he has a big old slide down screen and a old school projector, and they go to town.
If you're ever in Indy, it's a fun little area of town to go to. Fountain
Yeah.
Square.
Fountain Square's I recommend Fountain Square.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a what would it be a blue collar working a blue collar
Blue collar.
hipster
artist.
wannabes.
Yeah. A lot of music venues, lots of food, lots
Yeah.
of various drinky places.
Yeah, some uppity, some not. All price ranges.
All price.
Very
ranges.
affordable. Very
Lots
easy
of
to
really
walk
nice
around.
people.
Good walking space.
Yeah, and it's really close to downtown.
Yeah.
For
And
us,
you
I mean, like we.
Well,
we
you,
can
if
walk
you're
down
if you can
downtown.
walk a few miles, you can walk downtown, which is it's not an American thing to do, but it's a very European
Brew dogs there too.
thing. Yeah, and they have a brew dog, which
Which
I
is-
don't know if I was impressed with. I need to go to another brew dog.
I
Okay.
like them.
I like the vibe ish. They're very expensive. Brewdog
They're
was
pricey.
very, very expensive.
The bartender was super nice.
Yeah. The presentation was good.
They have a hotel. They're from. They have another hotel, not in the United. Or they have another.
I
brewery
should
not
put
in
up
the
on my
United States.
stream that I'm waiting for.
I don't know. They have
Um,
a hotel in Columbus, Ohio that is a beer hotel that's attached to the brewery.
all right, nobody get attached. I'm gonna put on Beast Coast right now. I'm gonna just edit my thing.
Editing things.
Mhm.
Yeah. Editing.
So I should do a draft style when I'm doing this. That way they can see us completely, I think. And then
You see me answering your questions.
I can see you answering work questions. Is that bad? I can turn that off, that part. If I need to hide you, I can hide you, JoJo.
Radiant's
well
top
hidden.
tower is under attack.
Good source. Text.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Waiting for OG aggressive. Okay. I need to do more stuff like this.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
It did not, like... Why did it not wrap? I don't know how these things work. I'm learning on the fly. Is it my size is too big?
Dire's bottom barracks are under
Oh, it's gotta
attack.
be, like, stretched out. This program's weird. It wants me to
What
do
program are
this.
you using?
This is XSplit.
Blah, text.
That way people know what's going on. That's kind of like in front of the actual feed though. I'll just have
You
it
can put it
directed
down in
Kim.
front of us if you want.
I could. I probably should. That's a good call. It's just no. It needs a shadow. Be readable. Life.
I'm hiding from the letters. Don't see me.
Dire's
It needs an
middle
outline
tower
is what it
is under
needs.
attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Thing. I don't know. These are things.
Dire's bottom barracks is falling.
It needs to be vertical. It should
Yeah,
just
should
be
just
wait
put it
for
on either
OG.
side. In the two sides.
Yeah. I don't know how to do that, but it's probably a way to do it.
Radiant are scanning.
Right down. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna learn how to do that at some other time in my life. I'm done. The important part is I'm waiting for OG.
Hot and bounties.
Damage. My waters rise.
I don't know what to do. There we go. That's just front and center. So no expectations can be made. And my question is, psychiatrist, if you're here, do you watch WWE wrestling, sir? Assuming you're a sir. Assuming I need to just not give people identifiers. Life is weird now.
Life is weird now.
All the words I was used all my life, I'm still not to use. What's called getting old. All our grandparents and parents had these problems of words that he normally used and didn't think anything of it are now all socially unacceptable. Can't use the word boy. Can't use the word girl. Can't use the word hetero. What if I only like boys that look like girls? There's a name for that. Life's confusing. You should just like people.
And say just give up on the pronouns.
Yeah, no more pronouns. Delete all pronouns. I feel bad for European languages because they have L and La. They have a male version of La and a female version of La. The.
It's decided that when the word's created, what it, like, it's not a...
It's who you're talking to.
Ability.
Yeah, because isn't it? I thought it was.
No, like there's words that are just by the definition of the word, like how the word's created, if it's male and female.
All right.
But yeah, sometimes when you're talking to certain people, then that changes the...
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Game 2.
Radiant structures
Can't watch. I don't see it. Good for ninjas in pajamas, man, if they make it. That's awesome. They sneak into the major.
Dire's bottom
Well, it's so hard. I mean, if he actually joined the US, I think he'd have a better chance, but
He was in the U.S., wasn't he? And then he had to come back over to Europe because of the people they picked up.
probably. Is that how that went?
I thought I could be completely 100%, 1,000% wrong, but I thought Ninjas in Pajamas for a brief moment in time was actually a U.S. team.
Oh, but I mean they're not. Or yeah, what are Ninjas in Pajamas? Yeah, I think they switched things to U.S.
But they're back in Europe because they're competing. Yep. Yes, I wish them best of luck against Aggressive mode when that event eventually happens. Because it will. After the next game.
Stretch. So I got some recorded games in yesterday, which felt pretty good. I got 3. They were uploaded last night, so I'll start editing those a little bit today when I get a chance. I'm going to try to get at least 3 more today.
Do you think once this is done, the minor doesn't happen immediately?
The minor does not happen immediately.
So
I
do you
think they
there'll
have
be an
weeks,
update
don't
after
they?
this is done?
Maybe.
Because there'll be a
It's-
long reaction.
So you think I should wait?
Wasn't necessarily saying that officially, but yeah, you should. Like, give a breath. Do enough to get you over the next couple of days, and then
How long? So are the minor games? Are they played through, or do we know who's on the minor? How's that work even in the bracket? Actually, I should. I can always open this stuff up on my screen while we're talking about. So us just sitting down here talking about.
Tower is under attack.
East Coast getting ran out a little bit. I think they
Minors
got.
in March, first week in March.
Okay. If they were nice, they'd only patch the game once the major ends. That way it's consistent from when they started, from when they played open to when they start. Unless there's something that's a bug. But when they start making more of these like qualifiers that anybody can do too, their patching schedule will be sometimes mid qualifier or mid other people's games. Like if they start having these 2 divisions and stuff going on, unless they're happening at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know how.
How are you
going
to actually patch this game?
So you're talking about next year?
Yeah, next year's setup.
For like a premier tier and then like the second tier, whatever they're calling this.
Mm-hmm.
They're still having majors, just no minors. So how do you even get into a major? It's just qualifying. You just compete to get into the major. Is that how that works? Or
I think
they haven't really released all the information.
I bet there's going to be teams that fit into whatever the major thing. At least you can get bumped out of the major. If you get bottom in the major, you pretty much have to fight through the minor. And the top of the minors get their chance. I do like that. I guess it gives stability. I mean, it's actually very stable for the better teams in Dota. And those are, unfortunately, the people who spend the big money. Why would you thumbs down this? Like, I don't. So there's spectators. You can thumbs it up or thumbs it down. I understand sometimes finding what you don't want or you don't like and thumbsing it down. But you go here. You see the game that's about to be played. You're wanting to watch this particular game, so you click on it and then you thumbs it down.
Maybe you're
That,
thumbsing
like,
it down
what's-
because
what's
your
your-
team's not winning? Is that what that is?
I guess. And that's just
I don't
it's
know if
not-
there should be a rating system period on it.
on this.
Yeah.
I guess if you like the game or you think it's great, you can recommend it. You get a lot of commends, maybe. But thumbsing down's just well, especially when you watched it. Maybe when it's over, like, do you recommend it to go out, or for other people to see it? Thumbsing down could be good. I don't know. It just feels weird. It feels like, how can you be disappointed with what's going on, other than this directed camera is disappointing because it's jumping to like, what's going on there? Why do you think that's important to see, Dota? It's kind of weird.
Dire's middle tower
Come
is
on,
under
Alex.
attack.
Get the next game going.
Did you check?
Dire's
I
middle
don't have it
tower
on.
is
It's just in a waiting screen. It's like they have to go potty and take a break or something.
Probably for the next game. I'm sure the other team's talking strat. And you can't blame them for wanting to win. Wanting to do their best, even though it's not going to mean anything because they're not going to accomplish.
Oh, it's like a-
This is the totally biased cast. Tim and JoJo.
we need like big rat-a-tat.
Yeah, we do. We need to start getting OG fan things. Actually, you know what? Your designs. We should wear your designs and stuff like that. Next level it.
We do Dota design.
Yeah,
Like the one that I mentioned yesterday.
yeah, because it's awesome.
I'm not going to remember it. I'm not going to mention it again. So if you really want to sneak out my design, you have to go back in the feed yesterday and find it.
Dig.
Yeah.
Dig for 4 hours.
It was a really good one.
It is. It might be worth it if you already got your design chops on.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we'd be allowed to make a thing for that. I guess if we don't sell them.
I think we could and sell them. We just might not be allowed to call it its name or whatever. We're gonna find out. Eventually, Steam's gonna just say okay and give us permission. I'm pretty sure we're gonna work that out.
You're a
Unless
player
Gaben
He plays things.
sells it. What?
So you're player driven. He plays things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Gaben sells Steam, I'm gonna be a nervous wreck.
Thank
So
you.
that's like career ender of Dota probably for most people. Infamous isn't out of this one at all. It's a hard game. They really don't have a carry. Late game scenario. Abaddon's, man, he's tanky. He's got some stuff. It's 50 minutes in, so stuff can happen. I guess they can let Abba carry. He's not traditional. Oh, he saw them and blanked. That was so like such a slow delay compared to like the high. You can see like the level of play. That was like a half-second delay compared to like other people. Like, oh, there's a person there. I'm gonna blink away. In the other games, you watch Secret or whatever, EG. It's like I didn't even know he blinked away. He blinked away so fast, right?
Yeah.
It's like instant reactions going on. The skill gap gets there. It's probably practice is what that is. And once you're in the higher skill bracket, you're playing against people that are, that constantly challenge you, so you're always growing faster. So you get put in that, I don't want to say a positive torture loop, but it's probably basically what it is. He's taking buildings. This Abaddon thing is very interesting. He's really hard to kill. You want to ignore him and go past and kill everybody else. He's good trying to take the building while his buddies are dying. Because he can't really man up on more, can he? His buddies aren't dying. Infamous is gonna get beasted. Looks like an illusion. That's one of my favorite things to do is have Manta on Abaddon. Because you can Manta like this and just instantly get hyper attack mode or almost instantly get silence on somebody.
It's weird for me to see Abaddon played this way.
You're so used to No Tails played as like a poorest support ever, just killing
They're
himself.
now in the draft.
Alright, thank you. It's time to go.
Sorry, folks. Looks like a big game now. Oh, look. It's very similar to... Brother.
All right.
OG's turn to
Text.
I wonder how loud that actually ends up being.
It's not that loud. Well, I need to pull up the...
Look, it's Oracle and Troll Lord again.
Radiant.
Yeah, if you're going to let us have it, they're going to do it. That means they're flexible with it.
Yep, that's because they got rid of Enchantress, the new Spirit Dude, Granny, Pointy Head Guy.
Yeah.
And
And they got rid of Bloodseeker.
Bloodseeker.
Like,
Evidently
why
they
did
were
they get rid of
concerned.
Bloodseeker? They just, like, they did...
This
They
is all
think-
good things. This is why people have trouble drafting against OG, because they have to choose their poison.
Yeah. What do you do? What do you want to deal with?
5 seconds remaining.
Who do you want to deal with? How you want to
Sad
deal with?
because I like watching No-Tail play Granny. Glub, glub, glub.
Hmm.
Glub, glub, glub.
I did too. I can't believe they're scared of him. I can't believe No Tail doesn't lich it. I guess No Tail doesn't think lich is a good later hero. They typically pick heroes that can have was it spikes? Like they're good throughout the game on his 5. Like you can give him Granny, you can still offer a lot of damage, offers a disarm later, can do all kinds of things later. They like their position 5s that usually go, can do all kinds of things. I don't think they'll ever start doing the Disruptor thing, because Disruptor can, but he's like a one-trick pony and situational and needs a lot of setup. So I think, yeah, they want supports that feel like they can offer stuff all game. The Oracle is a one-trick pony and a one-trick save. But it disarm constantly and all that stuff.
By the way, welcome folks
Yep.
to Couchcast Day number 2. We are in the second game of the OG Aggressive Mode series.
We
OG
are.
won the first one if you hadn't seen it. So they just need to be in one more, and then they will be in the major.
Yes. Default speakers. Is the game going through?
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's going through. They get so quiet in between.
5
It's making me
seconds
nervous. I
remaining.
gotta turn on like some background music, so when I see the bar go nothing,
Maybe that's part of the
make
reason.
me a nervous
Most
wreck.
people like a little bit of music.
I think so. I think people want a constant drum or constant audio to their stuff when they're doing their things.
Doing the things. Things.
Yep. Oh, all right. So
So
we
an
haven't
edge.
seen. We
Wait,
have
what?
seen OG play Earthshaker. We've seen OG play all these heroes so far with their new lineup.
So it's gonna a Saxa or Shaker,
Radiant
possibly.
team.
Likely, but it's flexible.
Wonka.
That's
Samil?
Kunkka? No, I don't think
Thompson is Warlord?
Thompson is
Or Samil is
Kunkka,
Warlord?
Earthshaker, or Troll right now. Could be Oracle. I don't think I've seen him play Oracle. He could be those 3. It's likely he's Kunkka. No,
Thompson's
it's likely Thompson's Troll. Kunkka is likely Samel.
That's what I was guessing. Unless it's mid one. Where would mid one be?
Mid one is probably Earthshaker. He's probably a core Earthshaker right now.
So not a Saxa or Shaker.
Yeah, not likely. It could be. I don't. Those are possibilities. Saxa can play the Oracle Earthshaker in this one. That's the problem. Like wonderful problem.
We don't know who the things are. Oh.
And we definitely have seen Samel play Troll. Just
Yeah.
he keyed off with Troll just fine. So flex picks, all about flex picks. I bet they all are. That's what they're supposed to practice. Okay, we're all practicing this hero. All 5 of us need to work on this hero.
5 seconds remaining.
And you just have to be a good skill set to do that. Maybe not. Maybe 3. Maybe they do 3s.
OG's turn to pick.
I'd say 4s.
Radiant team pick.
All right.
So what's it
So Bristleback is probably mid 1.
gonna be? Okay.
Or mid. Or Thompson.
We could just wait till the draft's done.
Yeah, well, let's make it our best guess. Let's do
Okay,
our
go
best
ahead.
guess. So let's go. I'm going Bristleback
10 seconds remaining.
mid 1. I'm going Troll Lord
5 seconds
mid, Thompson. Kunkka is carry on Samel. Earthshaker is Saxa, and Oracle is No Tail. That's my guess.
I think that's pretty much mine.
You may now
No
select
tail.
your heroes.
Thompson. I guess. Oh, I'm wrong.
Okay, so it is
That's
Thompson
good.
mid.
Samel
Bristle.
troll.
Smale is troll.
Mid one. You had
Well, I was
that.
all wrong.
You didn't have Kunkka's
I had
mid
them
one?
all wrong.
I was right on Saska before.
Being what,
That's the only one I was
Earthshaker?
right. Oh, and Oracle was going to be No Tail. He seems to like playing him. I don't know if I've seen
So
that
it's
happen.
mid against Visage Thompson. I guess you don't want to put. They probably did Bristleback. You don't want to play Bristleback against Slark, no matter what. So he probably was supposed to be off lane, but they moved him over because it's a Slark.
10 seconds remaining.
And
Sumail's going to
Kunkka
be going
is fine against Slark.
Or
what?
so who's going to go against the Slark?
Kunkka.
Kunkka's going against.
Yeah,
the
mid
Slark.
one usually is the off laner. Their Slark was going to be in their carry lane, and their Beastmasters and likely in the off lane, so it would be Smail against Beastmaster, which is fine for Troll. Troll's not going to really have any problems. They bring out the boar, he just kills the boar. So they just kind of counter pick him by moving things around position-wise. Now Visage, the most underpicked hero in all of Dota 2, I believe. The big old bat right there, he makes little bats who do stompy stomps in the main game. Way underpicked. Is he good here? I don't know, maybe with what they originally set up, but I'm getting my screen set for in-game. Oh, something that happened better on the Couchcast. I switched video cards around and stuff
In the
on my
middle of the night
own
last
machine,
night.
and now I'm not sweating as much on. Things are working.
Yeah, there's not the juddering we had yesterday.
Not the juddering I had yesterday. They should be pretty smooth. It's still not a smooth transition live on YouTube. Doesn't on Twitch doesn't work as well as I imagine. So I'm gonna hand tweak at Kodak when I can get to that. But I got other things, like probably buy another video card here just so I can stream better, not so it looks better. Great camera. All right. Now the important things.
Couriers. I missed going between the couriers. Oh, the freaking donkey again.
Yeah, it's mid one, man.
Hey, they're dire again. I'm telling you, they're almost always dire.
Dire is.
I love that courier. Winner. Whose courier is that? How do you know-
Oracles.
How do you know
Mid,
who's...
no one's. They have a face next to it
Oh, okay.
of the
Oh,
symbol
gotcha,
of the
gotcha,
hero
gotcha.
that they're playing. The parrot and all that stuff. So, yeah, they're going to fight. But couriers are important. What's all that? I want that. Not that one, but
Oh, hi, cutie! That's adorable.
I want this one.
Oh, yeah, you want the ugly, gross looking one.
Yeah,
Creepo.
that's awesome.
That's disturbing. It looks like one of those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, the rat.
Yeah, the mouser
Yeah.
for
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtles in a half shell.
What
Ninja
weather
Pack.
battery is this?
Corbin's favorite one is Raphael because he's red.
because he's red. It's a good kid reason.
Grumpy's one of all of them. He's so cool, he's red.
So cool, he's red. One of my favorite movies ever is the TMNT, the animated, the 3D version.
Mm.
They did so many super cool things visually, effects wise, and
The more recent animated one is sort of weird.
I haven't seen
It's
it at all.
animated, it's not like 3D animated, it's like cartoon.
I haven't watched the news Turtles at all. But when that was like, that whatever I'm talking about was new, like
Yeah, it was
12, 15.
before he moved up here.
Yeah. They did so many cool things with that. Well, so they put him mid. Okay. Thompson's just gonna eat this guy for lunch. That's
Cangoliers are bad.
it's just against Quill Spray and he went Goo first, or like it's just he takes damage. So what Goo does is it subtracts armor and slows you. So every time Thompson right clicks,
Yeah.
he does bonus damage to you when you're goo because you're missing armor. But his quills also do stack damage and physical damage. So the more goo he gets on you, the quills do more damage too. Yeah, it's those little subtlety things that are real confusing about Dota, but it makes this a nightmare to deal with. Though it's a great stick lane. He's got a stick here. So every time Thompson uses a spell, he gets like 15 magic and 15 health that he can push a button and instantly get back. So it's not as bad as...
Like unlimited, it has a number 7. So
It goes up to 10 until it's full as a stick.
Yeah.
And then once it becomes a wand, it gets up to 20. No tell, no.
He's being sparkied.
Live. He is being sparkied. Oh, the dispel.
Ah, good.
That was good. Did No Tell die? No Tell still died.
Yeah, he did.
He turned around and cast that to give his buddy a chance, and it didn't work out. That was a really good idea, though. So No Tail turned around, and he was that charge thing he put on his ally was to dispel him from slows or whatever he might have on him. I don't know what would have been casting against him. And will stun the area around him where he's pulled back to. So it gave him some breathing room. But he probably died because of it, and then his carry died too, so it didn't work out. I mean, he might have died no matter what. He had no health. He wanted to go to base no matter what, because he had no health, no mana. So dying is not as bad of a thing as I make it out to be when I die in Dota. Because you want to be there. Because experience in gold and...
The alligator creeps are cute. How does it determine if they're going to use alligator creeps?
This is my screen.
Oh, it's yours.
This is the... I have the creeps on random. So I have 3 different versions of creeps, and I have them load. I don't let the towers be random. I let them do the throwy thing because I like the throwy thing a lot.
The alligator creeps are hilarious. They're just good.
Yeah. They do look more like bad guy groups too, which is funny in this scenario. They were, I'm not sure if they were a TI9 thing. One of the things you can earn. Not sellable or tradable. One of the many perks of getting the pass.
We'd want to trade that. I think my
Mid 1. So, alright, so this is just what they do here. So... Mid 1 is... Where's our carry?
Dire structures are fortified.
Smell is bottom. Okay, so they put the carry in the off lane. And they bring down a tri lane to kind of protect him and get him going. And mid 1 is in the off lane. Wrecking it. He just killed Beastmaster. No beast for you. Oh, he's like... He should have ran right there. But now I think it's too late. He's in a trouble spot.
There's another person actual casting
Yeah.
this on YouTube right now. They have 6.1 thousand people watching.
They're winning.
No, they're not. They're not as cool as us.
That's true.
With our 4.
We don't care about numbers.
Screw numbers. We're having more fun.
Are they casting or are they just playing somebody else's cast back? That's what a lot of
They
people
might be stealing the cast. It looks very official, their thumbnail. Who knows?
Radiant's middle tower.
do. A lot of people do that, and that's fine. But that's not our thing, because we're not here to listen to the other announcers. We're here to be totally biased OG fans only. And tell our Samel to stop dying and get some kills here. They're trying to give him a good scenario. If he gets these kills...
Radiant's middle tower
Oh
is
man,
under attack.
this is bad.
He's damaged.
They're feeding. They brought him down here, and there's a couple times just a few miscommunication errors, and they would have turned it, but now they're behind, and these guys are stomping.
I don't want to hear that. They had to.
I mean, they're just stomping early, but they're in control of this lane. But mid 1 is doing really good, and mid 1's going to be online really soon, so... mid 1 is 6. So they're bringing mid 1 in here. I don't know if they're doing a lane swap. But they're aware of this, so now they're counter lane swapping. To keep the pressure on Samal, who might just be going straight to the jungle. But I think he's Mid one's here, high end levels, so he's coming down here to get some, hopefully some kills and some control back in this lane, or push it out. Isn't the worst, yeah. Sumail has been regulated to the jungle. That's a level 3. It feels bad. He's a carry that was broke in his lane. That's how I think you need to play against OG to win. Is to break Sumail to give yourself a chance. Now, you have the mid 1 problem, and can mid 1 just, you know, start wrecking the whole game on his own, like right now, where they're chasing and controlling. Oh, look at that. No-Tail got trapped by all the fucking creeps. Walking in, they're diving so hard. That guy TP'd out, and they don't know he TP'd out. That's okay. They're going to take this tower. It's going to even tower exchange, except he's losing jungle space here. He's farming in a bad spot. Like if they actually go in on him. How well is ooh, so Bristleback doing? I need to pull up net worth.
Conk?
You know what? I want to know what this other guy's tags are. What did he name the game?
One moment.
And all that stuff, because I think that's relevant, and I think we didn't start with the right. We had the wrong game thumbnail there, and now it's probably pre-cached on YouTube, so they're probably getting the wrong game thumbnail too.
Says Dota 2, OG versus Aggressive mode, ESL 1, Los Angeles, Major Europe, close qualifiers.
That's his title. Exactly what it is. OG versus Aggressive mode. Tim and JoJo watching live. Probably needs to be at the end, but I probably need to have the rest.
Videos linked to the Wikipedia pages.
Okay. Because I do want to this thing. Tune into him and see if he's just like replaying the broadcast too.
Just turn on the volume.
Yeah, his volume briefly. Just his volume briefly for a moment. We're not trying to snipe his speed. We're just trying to understand. I'm openly trying to understand what he's doing. That's why there's an internet.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
It sounds like he has professional casters.
It's a different language. I'm not sure what language, but it is a different language. Not English.
Okay. What's the name of the dude?
Anonin. A-N-O-N-I-N.
Okay. Maybe he's just a famous caster.
Very possible.
I think I should have did my title a little bit different or better, but that's okay.
Things to learn.
We got... Huh. Smile is about to get his boots. He did it. He's got his boots online.
These boots are made for walking. What's orange juice?
Orange juice sounds wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Mid one is Farmus.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A little slow down. He's pushing out lanes. Trying to see if they're in an okay spot. I guess you want to ban Bloodseeker if you're planning on picking a Slark draft. Because then you never can heal or never hide to heal when you're low. So they were planning on picking Slark. That's what was going on there. Saxa is way out from his blink. They are way behind JoJo.
You're supposed to win this one so that it's done, I don't have to worry about it.
True dat. I agree.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's not how this is supposed to go, friends.
Oh, it's still a game.
No, I was
It's just not. The last one looked like a landslide.
Has fallen.
Well, they course corrected. Good job, Aggressive. Don't course correct too much.
Yeah, they course corrected a good amount. They did a good job. their adjustments and picks. OG moved heroes around, which gave them a good chance to stay in game, I think. But they also course corrected too. That bottom lane, how they dealt with it was really well. And that's a little bit a misplay on OG's part. Just like, those half-second decisions. The kills went the wrong way, and they're in trouble here. There's 4 here. Get out, boys, run. This smells of death. They're too afraid to go in. Why didn't they go in? I think they had complete advantage there, but they're respecting the OGs. They've seen them win team fights. They don't know these 2 guys are down here because they don't have vision. So they thought the whole team might be back in, but Sumail's just getting farm. You should know he's too far behind to want to engage, so they should have forced any fight they have advantage of. I think they're throwing away game because of it. Thank God. Like, they should be forcing the issue at the towers right now and taking total map control, but maybe they don't know this. Like, I'm not well aware of net worth, and their site... What is their site? Their site's pretty dark on the map. They don't really see... They're guessing they're over there now. Oh, I gotta change the key back as soon as I can. Dota's being weird. Is he killable? I can't give you all sight yet, but I can jump back and forth. Which looks interesting, at least. I'll have to change the key. Yeah, I think Thompson's unkillable right now. Unkillable.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
Unkillable is good for Thompson.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I wasn't sure what the game was about, so option our hotkeys. This is the key that keeps resetting in spectator mode. I keep setting to F1, and it's the only key that does not stick. But now it works, so we're back. We're back. Full sight action of both sides. What never happens in a real game of Dota, you will see right here. In the sense that seeing both sides when you play Dota, I guess. Oh geez, is he gonna live? No, there he goes. Slark. Die, Slark.
There you go.
Okay, so OG, because I don't know. See,
What?
these are all questions. So Slark needs items to be online. So maybe Slark wasn't comfortable with diving during that previous fight that I was talking about on top. I'm just trying to learn and understand. So they don't go in. But now, because they didn't go in, they gave them that extra 3 to 4 minutes. And now they're basically online. They're doing fine. Troll Warlord's still pretty far, but the rest of the team's well. And they can make space until Troll's ready to go high ground. What do? You're in a losing position now. Like, Slark is supposedly super good late game. They might not even get this kill. That feels bad. You have all that stun and lockdown, and you can't kill the Earthshaker, and now the team can rotate over and you used your stuns. And Thompson's gonna be Thompson. He's just gonna run at you and maybe kill you. It's gonna get controlled out. Eventually not get the kill. Maybe we could call wasting your time, or whose time is being wasted? Yours or his is the question. That's what's the mystery of Thompson. When he dives you and doesn't kill you.
Chooses not to kill you.
I don't know. He didn't choose not to. He was trying. I don't think he ever chooses not to kill somebody. He is completely in. He'll kill you. Don't care. There could be 20 creeps sitting there, and you're worth 100 gold. It's you. That's my type of player. That's how I want to play Dota all the time.
Surgical precision.
Surgical. Sure. You know, he was. You died for all those creeps to live.
One for the mini.
One for the mini. Thompson is like just given, yeah. I mean, they're given all this space and they're going to control and win the game. And they had a chance, but I think it's gone. They're in the spiral, and they know
Seems
it.
like all. Is it just a common thing for everybody, or is it just all of the?
That's
tends
what
to
they-
get fast things. Like, they have not super fast characters, and now they're all running really fast.
You mean OG or the other team? That they don't have fast characters?
Well, now they're running around significantly faster than they were at the beginning.
Their characters are fast. The other team's characters are fast too. What do you mean by fast? Like because he's not
They're
doing that.
walking significantly quicker
Oh.
than they were at the beginning of the game.
Oh, it's kind of character level up. Bristleback gets faster as the game goes. It's an ability. Mid one probably about phase boots. Yeah, so that makes him move faster when he pushes certain buttons. Earthshaker's good to have his blink online soon, so he's going to be jumping around quicker. So they build for mobility. A lot of teams do that because positioning is just super important in most fights. So they didn't start very mobile. They were a slow mobile team. Where usually you see Thompson on a hero that's mobile from level 1 almost with Ember Spirit or Void Spirit or any of his heroes. But now he's on a big tanky boy who just gets faster. The more goo he throws out and the more quills he does, the faster he walks. And the more right click damage he does. Not just because of armor subtraction, but he gets base damage because of it. So you have this skill called Warpath. So every stack of goo he has out there, he had 5 for a little bit. He gets bonus 28 damage, so 5 times 28 movement speed. So 5 times 4%, 20% actual movement speed, and then movement. So the more goo he puts on people and the more quills stacks he puts out there, the more damage he gets bonus there. And then they all amplify each other because quills do bonus damage for stacks also. And then goo does. It's a very much... He wants a long, drawn-out fight. The longer you fight against a bristleback, the worse shape you're in. If he's near you. The way to usually fight against a bristleback is kind of like a timber saw. You just avoid his space and go kill everybody else. You ignore him and you stay away from him as much as possible. Because he takes so long to go down. That dude is deep. Look at this. He's definitely A mode. Like, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna cut the wave? I guess he can feel he's getting farmed nowhere else. Is Samael online yet? Samael is almost got...
Radiant's middle tower is
What is he
under attack.
building?
Radiant are scanning.
I don't know what he's building next. It's
Radiant's
just
courier has been killed.
he's building a butterfly? A battle fury. So these guys are in mode where they're just kind of being sneaky, trying to cut waves, delay the game. I don't know if that's the right play against them, but it is a play. Do they get stronger online later? Slark kind of does. If Samael gets his farm, you basically lose. So once he gets... He's still building... Most people would yell at him for this. The Battle Fury this late because he's so far behind. But he still feels he needs it. And it does do a lot of team fight. And it'll help with the boars and the birds and all that stuff. I guess it's a good item overall here.
What would you get something aside from that if it's this late?
I don't know. I mean, maybe Basher. Because it's really good at just locking down Slark and it can be built up and all that stuff. But he attacks so fast and constantly all the time. He can clear waves. So usually the butterfly is a farming tool. And I think he feels his team's in complete control and the game's going to go later. So it's still a good item because he can farm really fast. You can make significantly more money a lot quicker and get experience a lot quicker with the butterfly.
What weatherman's
You know, there was
is
an
this?
interview just recently with No Tail. I think it was yesterday. I threw it up on Twitter.
Uh-huh.
He hinted towards the fact that they were talking about the differences in how he's doing the team. He's like, it's going really smooth. Previously, he said all of them sort of came from situations where they had to explain what they were doing to the other teammates.
Uh-huh.
But because of the new people that they got, that sort of doesn't really necessarily have to happen so much. And so that, think about it, you have people that already have a fairly good understanding of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
It allows them to do something that is similar to how OG was before, based on them knowing each other. And now instead of saying, I'm going to do this, this, and this, now they can put those energies to weird creative shit. Which is good. Which is good.
What weatherman's is this?
It's a lot of clicky clicks.
Oh, that was Thompson diving their fountain.
Tower is under attack.
And you still have like these buildings up before you can even hit base. So, you know, Thompson things. He did get 2 kills, I'd like to note, while we were watching whatever was going on. He might even been fountain diving them with the quill spray.
Well, he's dead, so
Yeah.
probable. At least close enough for it to. I don't like fountain diving.
I think it's rude too, but when you
At
can
first,
call,
for a little
I think
bit,
it's fine
fine.
in this. Anytime you can
Yeah.
call good game, fine. Fountain dive them all you want. If you want to stand there and quill spray right now, all game as they respawn until they have GG, that's their problem. You have every opportunity to leave
As
and
long
know
as they
you've
allow
lost.
You to GG.
Yeah.
That thing where they do where they don't give you a second to even call it, and you just sit there and stare.
Yeah, where you have to wait 5 minutes and them just constantly fountain diving to pad their stats. Yeah, that's not cool.
How fast it's forward.
Yeah, okay, so do you know how Warlord even works?
The more he hits, the quicker he.
Yeah, the quicker he attacks. And he gets stacks of it. So this guy he had 20 something stacks. And the next hero he clicks. Too bad it'll be a creep. He attacks fast. And Battle Fury gives him cleave. So every attack he's attacking something, anything within a certain range will get that cleave damage. Battle Fury might be better. It's been rescaled, so a lot of people are buying that instead of Mjolnir right off the bat. So it might be far more value. So there's not really a hero for us to see. He's gonna kill every hero so fast. Yeah, and he cleans that wave because of the Battle Fury. He hits the one creep and he hits all those creeps right around it. He might go for this. Here we go. See that hero? Well,
Too much chasing.
oh,
Oh, he's gonna go.
he's good. He's out. He TP'd away. He's made it to safety.
Boo.
There's something going on here. It's called Thompson. Look at this. Like, you've already lost game. This is just... Like, this is just... Samael will be... You're just guaranteed that he's online, but you can't do anything about it now. Now he's such a big force. If you don't do it, he's going to take your buildings.
Thompson or Samil?
Thompson. If you don't deal with Thompson, he's just going to take everything right here. Solo. He's a... Whew. You've so lost this game. And then if you do try to deal with him, it takes you so long that Samael's just going to be unstoppable now. Even though you did your job of keeping him behind, but, you know, team game.
Focus on one. It's gonna allow the other to.
Yeah, gets them caught up. So their plan worked out. It's just, it's unsurmountable. This right now. We went from having a close game to this. This is nowhere near close. Nothing these boys can do. Thompson might be able to solo them all. I don't even need to watch what's going on there. Just look at this. They're all putting everything they into him, and he doesn't even have the Aegis. Troll Warlord's got the Aegis.
Where's he at?
He's hitting buildings. He's taking games. Someone else, a nice guy. He just doesn't want to delay game. Now, if it was switch positions, you know. This is, I mean, they should call GG right now, did they? They just need to call it the second. This is Tide of No Hope. This guy does have some stacks. Not many. He's just gonna... Yeah. Well, we got our short games, baby. We're in and out. We're gonna watch this...
Not official.
watch it finish officially, but these guys are probably talking about their next game more than anything else, or what they could have done better at this point in time.
I don't have a next game. Did they do that? Oh, they have, but with...
Yeah, they're the losers of both teams will have to play each other.
See who made it in on the other.
See, this is why I don't like Slark. He's put in that position of, like, if he can't do that one little thing, he's to getting in and out of fights. He's kind of doomed. They're just kind of killing him. There they go. They call it. They did it. OG won. And they look stompy, which is great. I like cheering for my team when they
By
get a
the
crush.
way, though I might be at work during this, I am so watching the North American playoffs because Evil Geniuses and Fighting Pandas are doing a best of 3. And I so want those Panda Bears to squish those jerks. Are they fun? Would it be just merry if the Evil Geniuses gets knocked down in minor?
Are they? They're in the bottom? No,
No, they're in the playoff.
they're in the top of their playoffs, right?
Yeah.
EG is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against the other number one on the other part of it, like the B part,
Yeah.
a group called Business Associates. And they got they look like little business people.
Well, that's good. People should dress their parts.
Against
Much more fun.
Chaos.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Evil Geniuses and Fighting Pandas. Come on, Panda Bears.
All right, so
I wonder if Moxie will be casting that.
Moxie would be cool. I'd be up. I'll put it on. I won't be live, but I'll put it on to watch.
You should watch Moxie if she's doing it.
Yeah, support
or
Moxie.
just watch it
Support.
anyways and boo on Evil Geniuses.
That's true. As long as you boo.
As long as you boo.
It counts doubly if you're from the United States. You're worth 2 boos because we speak loudly. We're loud people.
We don't recognize you as our people.
You're kicked from the U.S. You have the word evil in your name. U.S., we're not evil.
Just the rest of the world thinks we are.
Not evil at all. All right.
Look, the Twitters tell me all the peoples that have won.
All right, I'm saying bye.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by.
Look forward to more OGs in the future.
Catch kiss.